walk around, act like they know what hate means? Nah, no one does until you hate yourself. Truly hate yourself. That's power.
Hello everyone, long time no see. I hope all of you are well and have started the year right. Today's video will be a short summary of the progress that I made last year, and we will also look at the first month of this year. But before we talk about these things, I want to take the time to direct you to my X handle.
You look lonely. I can fix that.
So my goal on X this year is to reach 1,000 followers by the end of the year. I update my page regularly with updates about my progress on the game, as well as my other interests that I do not talk about here on YouTube. We can follow each other, interact, and perhaps become friends. As for this channel, I am looking to grow to 3,000 subscribers. We are around 350 subs away from this milestone, so I do think we can get there this year. According to my analytics, over 99% of the people who watch my channel are not subscribed, so if you're not subscribed yet, please click the subscribe button down below. Now let's talk about the past 13 months.
Oh, you don't even smile.
As it pertains to the past year, I was multi-logging on 7 different accounts, and this is the progress that I have to show for the entire year. Only 6 can be shown on Temple OSRS, which is the premier website that all high-level players use to track their progress in Oldschool Runescape, as Temple does not track the progress in the permanent Deadman World server over on World 345. It is my aim on all 7 of these accounts to attain high ranks, but the first step towards immortality lays in achieving the maximum total level in all 7 characters. It is my belief that once I attain max in all 7 characters, that I will have built a legacy in the game, but only I can do my part in that. This is where I need you, the viewer, to help me in my goals, by not only subscribing as I asked in the intro of this video, but to leave likes and comments on the videos like this one. This helps get joy into the algorithm and promotes my goals to a wider audience. Only through the support can I accomplish my goals on this channel, as without you, none of this would be worth it. I will take this time to thank everyone in advance who does this. In first place, we have Lator. In Latin, the word Lator translates to rejoice and to be joyful. In the past year, the 3 skills that I trained the most were woodcutting, farming, and range. It is my goal this year to finish the woodcutting skill, get closer to finishing farming, and to begin runecrafting, using AFK methods such as redwoods or zero runecrafting to attain experience. With all 23 skills complete as of October 2019, Lator rests at over 1 billion experience and will likely break into the top 1,000 in the overall high scores at some point this year. In second place, we have infuriated. In the English dictionary, the word infuriated can be described as to make someone extremely angry and impatient. This word resonated with me and accurately describes my pursuit of accomplishing high ranks in Oldschool Runescape's high scores. The 2 skills that I trained the most in my pure were farming and cooking. However, most of this year was dedicated towards achieving the maximum total level as a pure. In RuneScape, at the time of this video's upload, the maximum total level is 2,179. With the release of Sailing, slated to be released sometime next year, the maximum total level will go up. Last year, I completed 8 out of the current 22 available to pures. This account is close to breaking into the top 1,000, and my goal this year is to finish maxing the account, where I will then transition into going for 200 million experience in the cooking skill. It is my hope that by the end of the year, I will either be in the top 25 or close to breaking into it. In third place, we have Exule. My free-to-play only account recorded a solid year, coming in at just over 1,300 efficient hours played. My top skills trained in the previous year were defense, strength, and crafting. I also finished my character's 11th 99 in the fire making skill. My goals on this character are simple. For 2 straight years, I have recorded 2 solid years in efficient hours played, which has carried the account to rank 16 in the world for regs and top 50 in the overall high scores. So I'll continue this consistency and keep climbing up the leaderboards, pushing this account as far as I can. In fourth place, we have Serotonin. Without a ready supply of serotonin coursing through my body, I would not be able to perform my goals in Oldschool Runescape, and so when the name became available to me, it spoke to my soul. My top skills trained last year on my Ultimate Iron Man were defense and fire making. The long-term ambition for this character is to accomplish the rank 1 position in the Gauntlet high scores, and work towards breaking into the top 25 in the overall high scores. With 8 out of the current 23 skills complete, this character remains in sleeper status. Finishing the account remains far out of reach as I look to pursue progress in other game modes, but for the time being she sleeps in the nightmares, quietly gaining experience on the side until the time comes to climb up the leaderboards and snatch a rank. In 5th place we have detachment. In the English dictionary, the word detachment is described as aloofness, as from worldly affairs or from the concerns of others. When the name became available to me, I took it because it accurately describes my feelings towards the opinions of others in regards to the hardcore group Iron Man high scores. This character was an all-rounder throughout the previous year, as I jumped from training one skill to the next, with the immediate concern to accomplish the maximum total level. Despite being 5th in experience gained last year, detachment was my primary concern as I went about the pursuit of a max cape. With 9 out of the current 23 skills complete, last year the statistic is deceptive, as this character is very close to finishing several other skills, and with the process of building up the character through quests, diaries, and gathering gear to train the skills, I am now free to pursue max. As one half of 2 in the 2-man high scores, as a member of the Two Kings group, I sit rank 14 in the world on these high scores, so my aim to attain a top 25 place is complete. When I get the max cape later this year, I'll move on to one of my other projects and make a decision on what skill I want to pursue after I max. In 6th place is Vizela. My hardcore Iron Man has been a non-factor in my gameplay virtually since I began playing my group Hardcore Iron Man. It did not make sense for me at the time to play such a character when I was already playing in a hardcore game mode. I will change my mentality for this character this year. I will adopt the same playstyle as the one I am playing on my Ultimate Iron Man. To have the character doing something, gaining experience even if it is slow and inefficient. So when the time comes to playing it again as my primary concern, I will have a good foundation to build on for pursuing ranks in this game mode. With 7 out of the 23 skills complete as a hardcore Iron Man, there is a lot left to be done on this character. My 7th and final character that I played last year is Celil. I created this character during the Deadman Apocalypse tournament last year, and when the tournament ended in September, it was transferred into the permanent Deadman World servers. The character is nearly complete, but my strategy for training this character has changed. I intend to grind experience on the character off camera, so that when the time comes to acquiring a max cape, it will instantly break into the top 25. After this is done, I do not intend to pursue experience in Deadman mode. I simply want to attain a high rank and then leave it there to sit on those high scores in perpetuity. This version of the game is at an extreme level of inactivity, so even if I do not finish all 23 skills, I think it will stay on the top 25 forever when I eventually break into the overall high scores.
You think I have nothing to offer but pain? Only I know you love pain. Pain reminds you the joy you felt was real. More joy then.
A maxed main with over 1 billion experience. A peer looking to attain a high rank on a brand new high score. A character that stands as one of the best free-to-play only accounts in the world. The Ultimate Iron Man that sleeps. A character competing on a dead high score. The character that I put aside for others. And the one that plays in the game that no one else plays. I have shown you the progress across 7 different characters in Oldschool Runescape. As we begin the 2nd month of this year, this is what I have accomplished in the past 5 weeks as we begin 2024. As I pursue ranks in this game, words such as infuriated, or detachment, or serotonin have come into my possession, but the final word that I want to define me is immortality. Described as unending life, I want it to be that one day I will have built a legacy that will stay with this game forever. These are my steps towards attaining my place in the game as the greatest of all time. But I cannot get there without you. I require a following, an audience, who will push me into the algorithms here on YouTube or other social media. As we come to the end of this video, my only question for you is, will you help me?
It's impossible through words to describe what is necessary to those who do not know what horror means. Horror. Horror has a face, and you must make a friend of horror. Horror and moral terror are your friends. If they are not, then they are enemies to be feared.